So I'm watching a documentary right now, and where atheism first came in strong was what happened was in the medieval ages, the Catholics stood strong, and they killed you if you didn't believe in God. They kind of forced religion down your throat. They didn't do it in the way we try to do, show Jesus' love and what he did for us. They just hammered on people and killed people. If you didn't believe in Catholicism, then you died. They're saying they hammer on Catholics, by the way. That's just how it happened. So then in France, they did the French Revolution because they were sick of being killed because they didn't believe in God. So they rose up, killed a ton of priests, imprisoned them, hung and killed Christians everywhere, Catholic or just Protestant. Anyone who believed in God got killed. They called it the Age of Enlightenment, and that's how it all started. That's how atheism all started. Then they started their own science. Now, everything from the Big Bang Theory to the way they believe in the flood and everything is all theory. They don't have any proof whatsoever. Charles Lyell wrote a book which influenced Charles Darwin and made Darwin start this thing, the evolution of animals, because he's seen a couple finches that look different. So he said they must evolve from each other. So then he started teaching that. The schools jumped on board with all that. When there is zero proof of any of that, there has never been any animal, insect, or anything found to have changed since the beginning of time. They've all been born the same way. And then the way I like to say it is, if we come from monkeys, why is there still monkeys? There wouldn't be any more monkeys if we came from monkeys. But so it's crazy because religion was forced down their throat in a violent way. They uprose into the Age of Enlightenment. Then it caused them to make up their own beliefs, like what I always say, anything but God. And then they started putting these things down. Like evolution is taught in schools like it's a fact. Even though it's a theory and it's never, ever been proved, they still teach it to our kids like it's a fact. Now, it would be fair if they taught the Bible like it was a fact, like we believe, but they don't. They don't teach God. God is nowhere in the equation. You want to know why? Because it doesn't work for scientists. If there's any chance that when the atheistic scientists are studying, they look at every angle except for a creator, because that don't exist to them as far as they're concerned. So they don't look at it in that way at all. So they come up with all these theories that doesn't, in the end of it all, it doesn't make any sense. It's not proven or anything. It's just like all theories. It's just like how they measure the earth, saying it's billions and billions of years old. A theory on how to measure the dirt. I'm watching this documentary called The Days of Noah, The Flood, Part 1 of 4. Completely hammers evolution, proves the flood beyond a theory of a doubt. Christian scientists and the atheist scientists have no answer for it. The only problem is in this world, people, to say there's a higher power and we're lower beings, people can't accept that, because then there's got to be morality. And people don't want to be moral. They want to do what they want to do. So I know I was one of those people, but now that I follow God, I have better morals and I try to be a better person and I try not to hate. And it's opened my eyes to a lot of stuff, and I see the real hate in the world. People don't want to see that. They don't want to have morality that I'm going to live my life the way I want. And if I ain't good enough, then I don't need God, blah, blah, blah. Scary. Anyway, so it's easier to say there's no God when you don't want to have any real morals, when you want to do what you want to do. But a lot of blind people, though, your eyes open up to things. And a lot of people that say follow the science, the last thing they do is follow the science. They don't follow the science at all. The biggest farce from scientists, atheist scientists, and our government saying follow the science when the last thing they do is follow the science. It's so sad. Anyway, that's all. Peace.